Hey guys, it's Oaks. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. In this video, we're gonna discuss about Jules Kounde. Yeah, back again in the conversation because the topic been trending online for the last couple of days because he finally speaks out. Okay, so he gave the reason why he rejected Chelsea. So I wanted you to understand that it's not coming from me. I don't make any news. I just read the news like you and I give my opinion and also open the door for you to have an opinion, to have a conversation, have your say. That's what I do in this channel. So before we continue any further, if you want to help your brother out, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share. One click, one sub, one like, 1 second of your life, and you are all set. Also, join us on GFC Global Fan Channel every single day. We are live over there. We open the phone for everybody to have a voice. So join us and let's have fun. So Jules Kounde went to say, listen, I spoke with Tuchel and I also felt that he wanted me to come, but I simply preferred Xavi's speech. Very compromising here, right? I preferred Xavi's pitch, which means he sold me the project. He sold me Barcelona better than Chelsea, even though Chelsea were offering more money than Barcelona. So he chose to take less money, suffered. Probably hasn't get his salary yet, but that is another topic. But he chose to go to Barcelona because somebody sold him the project. We remember when Hakim Ziyech, Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, Harvard, all those bunch, even Timo Werner, when they joined Chelsea, the first thing they said is thank you Frank Lampard because I came to play for him. Even now at Everton, many players joined there because they want to play for Frank Lampard. When the manager made a call, I couldn't resist. I came to play for him. So this is what Todd Boehly been asking Thomas Tuchel to do a little bit more than just sit in the office, give me the list and ask me to go and get you your players. If I don't get them, you get mad at me, but you can also help in terms of making calls and convincing people to come to Chelsea Football Club.
When you take over any business, you just have to make sure that you're aligned with the people who are operating the business. And I think Tuchel is obviously extremely talented and someone who had great success at Chelsea. Our vision for the club was finding a manager who really wanted to collaborate with us, a coach who really wanted to collaborate. I think there's a lot of walls to break down at Chelsea. Before the first team, for example, in the academy, didn't really share data. They didn't share information about where the top players were coming from. So our goal is to really bring a team together that with the academy, with the first team, with the incremental clubs that we want to acquire and develop, all of that needs to be a well-oiled machine. And the reality of our decision was that we just weren't sure that Thomas saw it the same way we saw it. And no one's right or wrong. It was just we didn't have a shared vision for the future. And it wasn't about Zagreb. It was really about the shared vision for what we wanted to Chelsea Football Club to look like. It wasn't a decision that was made as a result of a single win or loss. It was a decision that was made really about what we thought was the right vision for the club.
All right, my people. So I'm going to read some of the comments here. As you can tell, what people been saying about the topic. Look at this guy here. Say that he doesn't care. I don't care 100% we don't care, according to many people. You still flop, mate. Yeah, you know how it goes, right? When a player doesn't sign for you and you said that we never wanted you to begin with, you know. I will never want it to you, but everybody was sold to this guy. I was probably the only person on the planet that said this guy is not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. His size is questionable in the Premier League as a centre back, and if he has to play in the back three, I can understand from the right hand side, and probably in the midfield a little bit, but people made stories about him helping Reece James. The guy can't even freaking cross the ball. He's awful. I've been watching him since in France and in the national team under 21s. And people they were making it as if he was the second coming of Jesus. I've been saying for 2 years, made tons of video. I didn't want this guy at Chelsea Football Club at all. But at the same time, I was keeping an open mind, because at the end of the day, you like it or not, if Chelsea signed him, you have to support your boy. He becomes your boy, but you didn't choose him. It's just like a president, right? A president, you didn't vote for the president, but when he's elected, and then you have to say congratulations, shake hands, and support the project. That's the way it is. So look at some people here. He's mid always. He has assisted about 2 goals and score as well. What are you saying? So some people still supporting Kounde here. Tuchel did all that just to get sacked, according to Sasha. So you think Tuchel did on purpose to get sacked? Okay. No, I don't think so. He just doesn't have pull power, because the history tells us, even Matt Lowe and even David Ornstein talked about Thomas Tuchel doesn't have the story about like convincing players to come. Somebody else need to do it for him. So, this guy said that, is that why the reason why you can't keep a clean sheet? It is what it is. So people are gonna make story that will fit their narratives. So there is there's nothing you can do about it. Even Adam Newson here said the same. Jules Kounde admit he came close to joining Chelsea this summer, but says he didn't hesitate to move to Barcelona after a conversation with Xavi. Wow. People are repeating the same thing. We don't care. So let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think that we made a mistake by not getting Jules Kounde, or are you happy with the 75 million that we spent on Fofana? Listen, even so, Fofana for me still on probation. I haven't seen anything. I didn't really want him to begin with, but when we sign a player, like I always said, I'm gonna support my boy. You become my boy when we sign you. So even Fofana, I'm still not sure. 21 years old, injury prone, spend that kind of money. I think if Graham Potter was the coach back then, we were never going to spend that money on Kounde, because he was going to get somebody like, probably Webster from Brighton, or somebody from a lower division, and make him world class. So still on probation, Mr. Fofana. Let's see how good he's gonna be in the system that the new manager is trying to implement at Chelsea Football Club. Leave your comment. Let's keep the conversation going.